Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. Today I am going to revise the grammar part. Okay, so firstly we have seen that in every question paper we have a question on question tags. Okay, so I have picked some of the government question papers and I'll just give a general revision. Whichever is getting repeated, I will just teach how to do that. Okay, so here firstly I will go with one of the question papers. It was built in 1631. Okay, so firstly I will read the passage. The Taj Mahal is a beautiful monument. It was built in 1631. The task here is add suitable question tag. Okay, it was built in 1631. Okay, so what is the question tag that you will add? Okay, so here firstly you should identify the verbs. Here was is the auxiliary verb and built is the main verb. Built means what exactly they are doing. Was is telling the time, when they did. Whatever tells about the time is the auxiliary verb. Okay, it was built in 1631. So here in question tag you have to remember. What should you remember in question tags? If the sentence is positive, the question tag will be negative. If the sentence is negative, the question tag will be positive. Here if you see, the sentence is positive. Therefore, your question tag will be negative. And what will you use for the question tag? Yes, the auxiliary verb you are going to use. Okay, so we will take was and the negative wasn't. And you should use this one, subject. What is that? It. This also you should use in the pronoun form only. Okay, so here I want to tell some more examples for this question tags. In every question paper you have the question tags. Here you see, people like hobbies. So far, just now I told that there is an auxiliary verb and you will pick the auxiliary verb and put there. But here if you see here, there is no auxiliary verb. Then what to do? There you should remember, when there is no auxiliary verb, you have to pick the auxiliary verb from the verb itself. Whatever one single verb is there, from that you have to split it. Okay, I will tell you how. People like hobbies. Okay, so how it would become is, people do like hobbies is the sentence. If you see here, what is auxiliary verb? Do is auxiliary verb and like is the main verb. Okay, so what will be your question tag? And just see whether it is a positive sentence or negative sentence. This sentence is positive, so our question tag will be negative. Now look, I said you should use the pronoun only. Here in this sentence you had it. It was easy for you. But now there is no pronoun here. There is a noun. Okay, for that noun you should find the pronoun. Here for people, what is the pronoun? Yes, they. Don't they is our question tag. Don't forget to put the question mark. Okay, I'll go to the another question paper and see the question tag. It is acquired. Discipline is not a natural trait. It is acquired. It is acquired. Okay, here if you see, you are getting the auxiliary verb easily. One is auxiliary verb, is the auxiliary verb and acquired is the main verb. So easily you can make it. The sentence is positive, so your question tag will be negative. So you will just pick up the auxiliary verb, make the negative, and here is already a pronoun. What are pronouns? Pronouns are I, we, you. These are all pronouns. Okay, I, we, you, he, she, it, they, these, those, these are all pronouns. If these are all there in the beginning of the sentence, then no problem for you. Here if you see there is no pronoun, then you have to change it into pronoun. Okay, and then we go. Here is one more example. It is played in many countries. Add a suitable question tag. It is played in many countries. Now look at this sentence. Is it positive or negative? Yes, it is positive. What is auxiliary verb? Is the auxiliary verb. Played is the main verb. So what will be our question tag? Isn't. And if you see here, it is pronoun only. So no problem, isn't it? Okay. So auxiliary verbs, what they probably are, most of the times what they are is, was, were, has, have. If there is has plus V3, then has will become the auxiliary verb. Have plus V3. Okay. And then can, could, these are all modal verbs. Okay. Can, could, will. Will, what is the negative form of will? Won't. Okay. So I told you one more example I will give. If we say she plays the guitar. She plays the guitar. Okay. The sentence is like this. There is no auxiliary verb here. So what will you do? You have to split the place. Okay. How will the play get split into? Does plus play. That means she does play the guitar is the sentence. So what will be our question tag? Our auxiliary verb is does and play is our main verb. So what will be our question tag? Doesn't she? Okay. So we will go to the next example. Okay. She plays the guitar is nothing but she does play the guitar, where does is the auxiliary verb and play is the main verb. So what will be your question tag? Does. Doesn't she? Okay. So if I say Sita sang well. Sita sang well. Here also you do not have an auxiliary verb. So you have to find the auxiliary verb. Here if you see, this is the V2 form, past tense form. So what will be the auxiliary verb? Did sing. Sita did sing well is the sentence. So what will be the question tag? Here did is our auxiliary verb and sing is our main verb. So what will be our question tag? Didn't she? Okay. So generally when it is past tense, the D gets added. For example, he danced well. Here he danced well. If you see, last letter is D. Okay, past tense generally it is D. Only for irregular verbs it is different. So how you can identify is, if the last letter is D, so the auxiliary verb is did. Okay. If it is yes, then the auxiliary verb is does. This is just a code language. Okay, a shortcut way to remember. He danced well means he did dance well. So what will be our question tag? Our auxiliary verb is did and our dance is our main verb. So our question tag will be didn't he? Okay. Then I told the previous one. If there is neither the D or the yes, ordinary one. Okay. For example, if I see, I drink milk. This is V1 form. No D is there. No yes is there. Okay. So that case we can say, I do drink milk. Okay. So here do is the auxiliary verb and drink is the main verb. Therefore our question tag will be don't I? Clear? Okay, we will move on to the next concept. A little bit this question tag is lengthy, or it is asked in each and every question. So I am telling you the minute things in the question tags. Okay, so has, have also has one more thing to be taught. I will just teach that also in short. Okay, okay. So here if I say she has a car, this has is nothing but does plus have. Okay, so our question tag will be doesn't she. In case it is I have gone to Delhi, if this is a sentence, you have the V3 form here. So this is the main verb and have is the auxiliary verb. So if we have has, have, had, so you have to see if there is a main verb beside it. If there is a main verb, then has, have, had, they are auxiliary verbs. Okay, you can say haven't I. Clear? So when there is a V3 form, that is the main verb and this is the auxiliary verb. If we say I, so we will use some names so that you will understand how to substitute with a pronoun. Okay, Ramu has come early. Okay, so here you have the V3 form. This becomes the main verb, this becomes the auxiliary verb. Then that time your question tag will be hasn't, and Ramu you will write the pronoun hasn't he. Here if you see there is no V3 form, therefore we are splitting it to does plus have. Okay, the same way if you see have. Okay, so how it is they have a bungalow. They have a bungalow. Okay, so here if you see there is no auxiliary verb here. So this have is nothing but do plus have. Therefore, our question tag will be don't they. Clear? Whenever there is V3 form, this will become the auxiliary verb. So what is the did form? Yes, you are right. Had. Okay, so if you say they had a garden. They had a garden means did plus have. So our question tag is didn't they. Okay. Okay. Then if it is she had gone. Here you have had the auxiliary verb and gone is the main verb. Then what will be your question tag? Hadn't she. Okay, as the question tags are asked in each and every question paper, I have given you detailed information about it. Now we will quickly move on with the other concepts. Now we move on to the next model. Okay, they create a good image in others' eyes. We should regularly follow them. Combine the two sentences using as. Whenever you are given as, see what is the reason. They create a good image in others' eyes. We should regularly follow them. Here, what is the reason? They create is the reason. So, firstly, I will write the sentence. They create, this is use of as. They create a good image in others' eyes. We should follow them. Okay, these are the two sentences. Now, which is the reason? Yes, this is the reason. And remember, it is always good to start the sentence with as. Okay, so we will write as they create. Start the sentence with a capital letter. As they create good image in others' eyes, comma, this full stop becomes comma because we are combining the two sentences. We should follow them. That's it. Okay, this comma is very important. Attaching it to the reason is very important. We will say in the next question paper also we have a sentence. It is, Charan got a promotion. Charan got a promotion. Shiva threw a big party for his friend. Shiva threw a big party for his friend. Here also you have to combine using as. What is the reason? As Charan got a promotion, the Shiva is throwing a party. So how will you write? As Charan, see capital only children, it is the name of a person. As Charan got a promotion, comma, the full stop becomes comma. Shiva threw a big party. For him also you can write, for his friend also you can write, for him or for his friend, anything you can write. Okay, we have one more sentence here, that is, it is made of white marble. It is made of white marble. It shines in the moonlight. Now what is the reason? As it is made of white marble, it is shining in the moonlight. So how will you write? Very easy children, easily scoring one. Okay, make the capital to small. As it is made of white marble. As it is made of white marble, comma. This is very important. Make this capital I into small I. It shines in the moonlight. Okay, let's see if we have one more sentence in the next paper. Okay, here it is not there. Here it is there. Discipline teaches good manners. Discipline teaches good manners. Okay, it is very essential. Okay, what is the reason? Yeah, the reason is as discipline teaches. As discipline teaches good manners, comma, it is very essential. Okay, this is all easy. These are all very easy. Okay, try to score. Then the next one, Divya was extremely happy. Divya was extremely happy. She started crying. So what is the reason here? She feeling happy is the reason. So will you write? As Divya was extremely happy, comma, okay, she, small letter, she started crying. So this was as simple as that. Sometimes the reason is that side, this one is that side. So you have to find out which is the reason and then you have to write. Okay, right. So we move on to the next concept. Okay, next one is not only but also. Okay, how to use this not only but also. They make our life easier and enjoyable. Okay, so the concept here is not only but also. That means it is doing two tasks. Okay, here the sentence is they make our life easier and enjoyable. Here it is already combined. Now you have to insert not only but also. How you will do that? They not only make our life easier, but also enjoyable. Okay, second one. Here, Charan is intelligent. Charan was intelligent. He was very hardworking. Here we have two different sentences. Okay, now we have to combine them. Okay, if you see, Charan was, he was. So this one we will keep as the common one. Okay, Charan was not only intelligent but also very hardworking. Here we will avoid the repetition of he was. We will delete this because already we have written Charan was and we are combining the sentence. We will remove the he was. Okay, Charan was not only intelligent but also very hardworking. Okay, let's see if there is any other thing in any other question paper using not only but also. So the next one is selection of a hobby depends on the available time. Selection of the hobby depends on the available time. Okay, and then it also depends on one's aptitude. Okay, so how are we going to combine using not only but also? Selection. It denotes selection of the hobby. Okay, selection of the hobby depends not only on the available time but also on one's aptitude. So we are avoiding the repetition of it, which denotes selection of the hobby, and making the comma full stop into comma. Okay, right. And then one more is there. Discipline helps acquire good habits. It grooms our personality. How will we do that? Discipline helps not only to acquire good habits but also it grooms our personality. Or discipline helps not only to acquire good habits but also grooms our personality. So we won't use the it again. Okay. On to the next concept, active passive voice. You all know in active passive voice how we do is the head becomes the tail becomes the head. Subject becomes the object becomes the subject. For example, if you see here, children learn discipline. Here the first sentence is children learn discipline. Here the instruction given is we have to begin the sentence with discipline. How will we do? It is the object here. It became the subject. Children learn discipline. Discipline, what you do? This came to the front. So this you take to the last. This is the first task you do. Okay. Discipline by children. This you do. Subject becomes the object becomes the subject. Okay, after this look at this verb. Which tense it is? Yes, it is in present tense. Okay, and see if this is singular or plural. In present tense, if it is singular, is. If it is plural, are. So this is present tense and this is singular. Discipline is learnt by children. This is the answer. Okay, So you have to find out which tense it is, and then you have to go with the necessary step. Okay. Next, if we see, yeah. So here the sentence is, children love cricket. Children love cricket. This is number 24. And the instruction is, begin the sentence with cricket. So what you would do? First write cricket and by children. Okay. Subject, object. We have exchanged their places. Now look, this is in present tense. And if you see cricket, that is singular. Cricket is loved by children. So both are similar concepts only. Okay. Next we move on to the next one. Change into passive voice. Students should adopt good habits. Students should adopt good habits. Okay. So change into passive voice. What should we do? Bring the object to the front. Good habits. Okay. And students, this is a subject, we will take it to the last. By students. Now, what is the thing here? Should adopt. Okay. So good habits. This is a modal verb. If it is singular, plural, no problem for modal verbs. Can, will, shall, okay, could. For that, no change. May, might. Okay. So good habits should be adopted. Always V3 form we should use in the passive voice. Good habits should be adopted by students. Okay. Here the sentence is, Shah Jahan built the Taj Mahal. Shah Jahan built the Taj Mahal. Okay. So what is the instruction is, begin the sentence with the Taj Mahal. The Taj Mahal. So what did I say? When the tail became the head should become the tail. By Shah Jahan. Okay. Now, Shah Jahan built the Taj Mahal. Now, the instruction given is, begin the sentence with Taj Mahal. Okay. The Taj Mahal. And now the tail became the head. So, the head becomes the tail. Okay. Subject became object. Object becomes subject. Now, look at the verb built. This is in past tense. And look, is Taj Mahal singular or plural? Yes, it is singular. The Taj Mahal was. If it is plural, what will you write? Where. Okay. In past tense, if it is plural, you will write where. And if it is singular, was. Okay. On to the next concept. Combine using which. Combine using which. Okay. Let's see. Right. Here the sentences are, discipline is the foundation of. Discipline is the foundation of. Discipline is the foundation for developing a good character. A good character. It makes us responsible citizens. It makes us responsible citizens. Okay. In this case, you have to combine both the sentences using which. Now, which. What does this which indicate? Which indicates discipline. It indicates discipline. Okay. So, we have to see what is a pronoun here. What does this indicate? Discipline makes us responsible citizens. So, where will you attach this which? Yes, it is immediately beside discipline. Okay, so what you should do, see the second sentence. What is a pronoun? Instead of this pronoun, what should you use this in order to make the correct sense? Okay, discipline is the foundation for developing a good character. It is nothing but discipline. Okay, so you should start it with discipline, and immediately after discipline you should write which. Okay, discipline, which is the foundation for developing a good character, comma, makes us, now you should remove this it, we should remove it. Okay, makes us responsible citizens. Clear? Okay, now on to the we'll see any other sentences there. Yeah, we have one more sentence. Fourth one, photography is a popular hobby it is quite expensive. Okay, now there are two sentences. Now you should see in the second sentence it. What does this it denote? It denotes photography. So where should you write the which? Yes, immediately after photography. Photography comma, which is a popular hobby. Now don't write the it here. Is quite expensive. Okay, let's see if we have any other sentence. Good habits are the base of our character. They shape our life as well. Same formula, children. See in the second sentence, what is the pronoun? They. They is nothing but good habits. So where will you write the which? Immediately after good habits. Good habits, comma, which are the base of our character, comma, shape. Now you should not write the they. Okay, shape our life as well. Okay, let's see any other sentences there. Okay, on to the next concept, though. Okay, here the concept is, here the sentence is, fishing is very tiresome. It can also be a hobby. Okay, now you have to combine the sentences using though. Though fishing is very tiresome, comma, it can also be a hobby. That's all. Okay, right. Let's see any other sentence with though. Okay, here I would like to mention one thing when you are using though. Okay, he is poor, but he is honest. In case, if this is the sentence and you are asked to combine these sentences using though. Suppose it is already combined also. Okay, but if you are asked to combine using though, how you would do is, though he is poor, comma, you should not write the but. Okay, he is honest. Okay, this is how you would combine. See, if but is there, remove the but. Okay, so we have almost completed all the concepts. Now one thing, either or, neither nor. Okay, so one more is there here, both and. Okay, trekking as well as traveling are very rare hobbies. How will you combine this? Now both and. Okay, so here the sentence is, trekking as well as traveling are very rare hobbies. Okay, so here the task is you should use both and. Okay, how will you write? Both trekking and traveling are very rare hobbies. Okay, so you will remove the as well as. Clear? Yes. And then one more is there, using as soon as. Okay, as soon as. She finished singing and there was a thunderous applause. She finished singing and there was a thunderous applause. Here you have to combine using as soon as. So how will you write? As soon as she had finished also you can write, or she finished also you can write. Both are correct because it is happening immediately after it. Okay, she had finished singing. There was a, okay, you won't write the and. There was a thunderous applause. Okay, right. Okay, the sentence here is, cricket is played on a pitch. Cricket is played on a pitch. Cricket is played on a mat. How you would combine using either or? It is very simple. Cricket is played, both are common here, that once you will write, either on a pitch or on a mat. That's it. Whatever is common once you will write, and then either on a pitch, whatever is the option, or on a mat. That's all. Okay, so we have done most of it. Only one thing, this is reported speech. Okay. Famous philosopher Ashwini Patel once said, good habits are the foundation of a great future. Okay, now if you see what type of sentence is there, this is a statement. Okay. So for the statement, the linking word is that. Famous philosopher Ashwini Patel once said that. Okay. As soon as you put the linking word, the inverted commas will disappear. Okay. That good habits, you can write or also, where also. Both are correct. Or is because it is an unchanging truth. It's a not changeable. Okay. Are the foundation of a great future. Clear? Yes. For reported speech, we will give 2 more examples and I'll wind up. If it is, Sheila said to Veena, why are you sad? This is a question and that is a WH question. So for WH questions, there is no linking word. The said to changes to asked. Sheila asked Veena, why? Who is this you? Yes, it is Veena. That you is she, and you have to remember when the question to statement will change, first subject then verb, and every time there is a shift of tense. This is in present tense, it goes to past tense. Okay, and no question mark because the question we are indicating with asked. One yes or no question I will tell and we will wind up. Veena asked Ravi, will you come tomorrow? Okay. So in that case, what you would say? Veena asked, already asked is there. So write asked Ravi. This is a yes or no question. Okay. For yes or no question, the linking word is if or whether. I would not advise you to use whether because generally it is confused with the spelling whether. So it is better not to use whether, use if. Okay, Veena asked Ravi, if who is this you? It is Ravi. He or she? Yes, it is he. Will changes to would. Come. Tomorrow changes to the next day. Yeah, if time permits, I will make a video on reported speech maybe before the exam or after the exam. For further updates, keep watching our channel. I have already prepared the materials of creative writing and the summaries of the lessons. And once more, I will put a one-shot video of all the summaries of all the lessons. Thank you for watching and keep revising. If you have any doubts, just type that question in the comment section. I'll be glad to reply you all. Prepare well, have sufficient rest and go for the exam peacefully. Thank you and all the best. Kindly subscribe our channel, like and share with your friends. Thank you once again.